Are you glue? Because whenever I'm around you, I just tend to stick to you. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Radiant Tale. We're back. We're being forced into a job that we never agreed to. Let's see what conditions we have. Rady, Spiria, help me. I looked towards them with pleading eyes, and Spiria spoke up for me while looking exasperated. I'm very honored that you have such faith in her and all, but do you really think you can get away with snatching our poster girl that easily? But I'm not coming empty-handed, of course. When we talked yesterday about this tavern, you mentioned that you want to renovate the kitchen since it's getting old, right? You also said that if you had the funds, you would like to go traveling. To add to that, when you were looking at the tourist guidebook earlier, you muttered, it would be nice if we got on there too. And what about it? The agreement is that if Circus fulfills our duty, the king will personally grant each of us one request. Renovation, traveling, publicity, and so on. The world would be your oyster. Well, I do think it's like a dream come true, but that doesn't mean I can allow her to be taken advantage of. Oh, but we aren't asking her to work for the rest of her life. 5 successful shows, 5 blooming flowers, then our journey ends. Let me put it this way, that's all it takes to grant any desire you have. When he puts it like that, it does sound like a great deal. Looks like we've got a yes here. In that case, let's not waste time. Oh, sign right here, would you? Wait, please, wait. I still need to think about it. No need to worry. Why hesitate? After all you have to do is write your name and you'll get exactly what you wish for. I mean, true, I've been a little bothered by the wear and tear of the tavern lately. And Spiria is always busy, so I want to help her get a chance to travel and relax. There's a bug in here. How are bugs getting in here? Okay, it's gone now. So, come on, hurry and sign. Well, get on with it. You're the perfect addition to our team. Not to mention that saving His Highness is the dearest wish of everyone in this country. Wouldn't it be natural for a citizen of the good conscience to do everything they can? Natural? It was natural that an Arthur citizen would try to save the prince. It would even benefit our tavern in Spiria, so joining Circus might really be natural. Thinking that I decided to reach for the pen, but that was when... Wait, let's pause things here. Thank you, my boy. I get what you're all about now, but asking someone to make such a decision on the spot is pretty unfair. She's her own person, she has her own feelings. Give her time to think, will you? Spiria and Rady cut into the conversation. I suppose I can arrange that. I'll come again tomorrow, so please have your mind made up by then. I look forward to getting a big yeah. Sorry, there's something in the corner popping up and I don't understand it. After that conversation, Chania returned home and the others in the group all retired to their guest rooms. We closed for the night, which draped a veil of silence over the tavern. Then Rady, Spiria, and I talked. They're going around to all the big cities before me making flowers bloom. And they want you to be in charge of the promotion. I have that right? Public relations manager and producer. I think that's what they said. The thing about granting our wishes was also way too sudden. It feels surreal, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, it does sound like a fantastic opportunity, but the crux of the matter is that their show is an important job, one that has a part in healing the prince's heart, right? That's what they said, yeah. What is does that mean? Red unread. What does that mean? Do you guys see that upper left corner? There's no way I could take that on. And I think they gave that offer to me probably just on a whim or as a joke. Yeah, that's it. That must be it. Once I realized that, things were simple. Okay, I've made up my mind. I'll decline them formally tomorrow. Tifalia. The only place I belong is like... Bug! Get you booty over here. Get it in the way of my Tome game. Blinding me. I could never go off on a journey with those strange people if it meant leaving you two. Never. Well, you've got a point there. You'd suffer both mentally and physically if you traveled with those guys. If that's what you decided on, that's the best thing for you. Yeah, I'll back you up so you can see it out and give them a big no. Okay, thanks, Rady. Oh, I must say though, they really surprised me today. First a real dragon, then a spirit contractor, an information worker, and an ex-officer. Even the leader's noble. What were they even thinking when they came up with that roster? But having traits that set them apart can also work in their favor. If they performed well, it'd be an amazing show. It's a little wasteful considering that. Spuria's got an idea. Ginny told me, when humans stay at inns, it's good etiquette to barge into people's rooms to do girls talking gossip. That's why I brought Pascali along. That cursed noble. What rubbish is he teaching this guy? Listen, forget about it, and go back to your room. Willow definitely doesn't know what those terms mean. Pascalia, don't. You sit on my bed with a straight face as if that's not the natural course of action. Lively as always, huh? Jeez, these guys, do they even realize what time it is? Oh well, I'll go take a look. I listened to the ruckus upstairs and smiled to myself. They said they're gonna visit all the main cities, and I have the feeling that they'll bring trouble wherever they go. As I said that, I turned around to face Spiria again, but... Is declining really what you want to do? Spiria was looking right at me with a stern expression. Why ask that? I mean, that's a silly question. I don't even have to think about it. My home, the place I belong, is Liber. I can't even imagine my heart going anywhere else. I know that. I'm happy that you think so, and I had a feeling you'd say that. But, Tifalia, having no choice in the first place versus choosing Labra among many, they may seem similar, but they are very different. Spiria? For some reason, sorrow flickered through the eyes staring into mine. Why is she sad? Is it my fault? I felt lost and didn't know what to say, but Spiria spoke to me in a gentle tone. When you first came to this tavern, I remember that day like it was yesterday. You were around 1 or 2, I think. I was really shocked when my younger brother and his wife suddenly brought you here. I remember that too. My parents would take me here only on occasion, but I loved it every time. Yeah. Whenever you came over, you'd help me out with a big grin on your face. Our regulars were also fond of you when you were our poster girl in a way. Just like now. Yeah. Feeling a pain in my chest, slowly I unraveled the threads of my memories. My warm memories of over 10 years ago, back when Mom and Dad were still alive. It was a nasty shock to me when your parents died, and also how you became a lifeless doll, just like Prince Galavis, even though you used to be such a cheerful, energetic girl. It was a painful memory that even a close-knit family like us avoided. I apparently sealed away my heart due to the shock of losing my parents, reduced to a doll without emotions for a long time. I couldn't remember most of what had happened back then. It was a black void in my memory. Back then, I was desperate, thinking that I needed to do something about it, somehow. Spiria said gently, then gave a rueful smile. I'll say that, but that wasn't much help, to be honest. The one who put your heart back together over many years was Raide, who stayed by your side no matter the time or place. That's not the case at all. Raide isn't the only one. It's because you two were around that I became who I am today. On that day, when my emotions came back to me in shards, you made pancakes for me, and I'll never forget the taste. Once I had been at Libra for a few years. Thanks to my family, my heart began to move forward from its frozen state. However, important pieces were still missing, and I spent every day in a daze. I'm gonna put a new item on the menu soon. Could you taste it for me? Taste? Yeah? It's your favorite that I always used to make for you, remember? It tasted very sweet and very kind. That looks really good. How is it, Tifalia? Does it taste good? It does. Oh, tears welled up and slid down. Oh, this is so sweet. Spirit seemed to be overwhelmed with emotion, and she hugged me tight. At the same time, a chorus bloomed delicately, fueled by the embers inside my heart. Spiria. Swimming out of my memories, I opened my eyes. Spiria had the same tenderness in her eyes as back then, and she leaned in close to me. Time really flies, and it's been 10 years since you've come. Now you're our wonderful poster girl through and through. You care about this tavern and our customers just as much as I do. But, tell me, is that really what happiness is to you? It is. It really is. There's no way I'm not happy. My dearest family is with me. I have a job that's really worth doing. And if these ordinary days continue forever and ever, that's more than enough. But you're also aware, aren't you? Forever isn't something possible. She forced me to face something I tried to ignore, and my words ground to a halt. I'm your family, after all. I can tell you. You know. Wake up in the morning, work, then sleep at night. That's your normal life, and you're scared of it collapsing. When your parents were still around, you were a completely different person. You'd show interest in every little thing, and whenever you found something new, you'd chase it with sparkling eyes. You were once a child, filled with curiosity, just like your parents were, but now? But everyone changes as they mature into adults. Rather than seeking out the extraordinary, they learn to cherish the everyday happiness they once took for granted. Tifalia, stop lying to yourself. You're clinging desperately to the normal life that you lost once long ago with your parents. You're scared of taking a step outside your normal box. Am I right? That's not... My sentence died in my throat. I couldn't fully deny it, and my objections wilted as I hung my head. Why did she have to say that now? But then, the scent I loved more than anything embraced me in a tender embrace. You're a very good girl. I'm not your birth mother, but you're still my pride and joy. That goes for Raide too. Me, you, him. To me, you're my family, the most precious thing in my life. But that's why I have to insist now. If the word family is tying you down, and in a way it shouldn't, if it's making you complacent, keeping you from seeking anything more, then it's my duty to push you out the nest and set you free. Does she mean can't stay here. Being with you and Raide every day and laughing with our customers at Leber is already more than enough for me. But you're telling me to get out? Oh, you're such a silly child. I could never say that. If you chose to come back after you see and experience all kinds of things, I would be over the moon, of course. But I don't want you to close the doors of your future before they've even opened. I don't want you to lie to yourself, saying that you have nowhere else to go. I want you to happily do whatever you want to do without wondering what if. There are a lot of adventures you can only go on when you're young. You should attempt everything you can with your whole heart. Spiria, a chance like this won't ever come around again. And at the bottom of your heart, you are curious, aren't you? Aren't you so pumped that you started fantasizing about their future plans? So, why not give it a try? But, listen, Thalia. It's perfectly normal for a child to go into the world seeking new and exciting things. At the same time, it's perfectly normal for their parents to merely send their kid off on their way, no matter how much they'll miss them. So come on, go see the outside world, go learn as many new things as you can, go meet all kinds of new people, go experience lots of things that you can't do here. Spirit is right. I'm scared of leaving this place. As if I'd lose my family again if I did. As if I might go through something painful again. I'm scared. But she sees right through me and knows that inside this coward, there's also a person poking their head out with intrigue. She's encouraging me to take that first step. Spiria. Yes? Now was my chance to take a step forward. And because I knew that, I could say the words that I'd ignored for so long. I want to try. Spirit tightened her hold on me ever so slightly. I hugged her back and gave her a squeeze. I'm still scared about leaving home, but I'll try. I didn't wipe the tears that stained my cheeks. I persisted, giving her my answer. You know, I wasn't ever forcing myself at all. Working here with you makes me happy, and I won't allow anyone to say otherwise. I know. Yeah. I nodded lightly, and once again, Spirit held me in a tight hug. It's not like you'll never see me again. I'll always be here, waiting for you. So, do what you want to do, Thalia. Oh! This is so freaking sweet! Oh, I can't believe those guys. You two, you won't believe what happened. Those guys didn't stop at making huge fuss. They made a pillow fight for all things. Huh? She fell asleep? Yeah, she was tired from crying. She only just managed to shut her eyes. So ready. She's gonna go on that journey in the end. But I'd be worried sick if she was alone, so could you go with her? Excuse me? Wait, what in the world did you talk about while I was gone? Nothing much. I just gave her a little boost. I'm sad as her foster mom, though. Just a little? What in the... Raide, you've long realized it too, haven't you? She's too hung up on this place. She's ignoring her true feelings. She thinks that if she ever leaves, she might lose her family again. Pretty much, yeah. Bug! Bro, this Bug is like the main character of this story. About to clock you. Where you at? Get back here. It's taunting me. I've watched over her from right by her side, and I just... What am I doing? I just don't just boast that for nothing. I've lost count of how many times I thought that things couldn't stay this way forever. That's what I decided to push her forward. To show her that even if she left, we're still family and everything will be alright. I see. Jeez, I guess I'm not getting out of this one. After all, you and I are the only ones who can take care of her. No complaints here about going along with her. Looks like we've got an agreement. Okay then, could you carry her to a room? Could I what? Look at me, carefully. Before you say that, I get such an adorable, fluffier critter ever lift her up. Ah, don't play games with me. You can't you? I get why you're worried, but she's fast asleep right now, so she won't notice. Oh, fine. Oh, did he transform? It's been a while since I last saw you in that form. You're wasting your handsome looks. If you attend the customers looking like that, our profits would soar into the skies. Being a fluffball is easier in more ways than one. Absolute hottie! What the flip? Oh my god! He's... Whoa! I need some air! Spiria, you should also hurry up and... Raide, don't you think you should consider moving forward too? Things were different when she was a small child, but the father should be able to come to terms with the truth about you now. What's the truth? Well, I'll tell her everything eventually, I promise. When the opportunity presents itself one day. Dearie me, we've got another stubborn one. You too. What am I supposed to do with the both of you? Jeez, she just went ahead and said whatever she wanted. What about my feelings, huh? I said eventually, but will that day ever come? If it does, then I... And he's happily dozing off, completely oblivious. You've grown so much, but when you're asleep, you look just like when you were a kid. Raide. Look, as he runs, his long fur collects all the dust, too. Fully manual vacuum radio on sale now at the bargain price. Seriously? You call me your precious family, you're trying to sell me at a discount. Stop, Raide. Ticklish. Jeez, look at you. How are you ever gonna make it if I'm not around to watch over you, huh? You never change. Honestly, you're a real handful. Ah! And that's where we're gonna end it for today! End it! Oh my god, this is so freaking adorable. Sorry, technical difficulties. We're gonna stop it here today. That was such a cute scene to end on. I don't know what to say. I'm really pumped, really excited, and I'm excited to see where the storyline goes. I feel like there's so many little details that we can find out, and I'm hyped and ready. I wonder, for a quick second, dictionary, like, information board, like, just to, like, are we doing a good job? Like, are we, like, how do I know that we're following everything the way we should? Like, am I making sense? I mean, there's something called status that we haven't even, like, unlocked yet, and so, like, I mean, we barely scratched the surface of this. Like, we just got to the part where we're actually, like, I feel like this was the prologue. But I'm really excited, really hyped. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching the series. Let me know who your favorite character is. I like Ion, But I'm really excited to see RAIDE'S deep dark secrets and which side of him is the true side of him. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later. Peace.